Yeah. No, I can't like specifically see the cards. I just know they're there. Although my screen's really tiny. Oh, well. Oh. We're looking at some cards behind Tim. Don't look, because they're not out yet. You're not allowed to see those. All right. Jason did not know he was live. I'm reading the chat now. We've got our host, Tim, and joining Tim, as usual, is his boss, Jason Haransky, CEO of Jasco Games. That's me. We did that backwards.
Of course, the day is going pretty okay, but then a technical difficulty, and then I forget to unmute myself, like the olden days. Well, hey, welcome back to the Joffice Live. Thanks for being here, guys. I'm Tim Friedlieb, your host. With me is Jason Haransky. And I need to learn how to press unmute.
There we go, Tim. Well, we got it down. I covered you. Don't worry. I did the backwards intro where I introduced you and then myself as the guest. That's how you do it.
Nice.
So, yeah, obviously, don't look behind Tim. There weren't supposed to be cards behind Tim, but there are cards behind Tim. And I don't think you can see them, so it should be fine.
Oh, yeah, I definitely see them there. I left them out. Sorry.
So, what are we talking about this week? I know I pulled your arm to show off something you didn't want to show off at the end of the show, and that's going to be for our Universes game. Outside of that, what are we talking about today?
Well, let's see. Today we'll kind of go over the fact that we've done some really cool, really cool videos that came out. I know we told everyone they were coming out this week. There are a few previews hidden in there. People have definitely seen those. We're just kind of hanging out today, talking about some of that stuff. I think there's no real new updates with any of our other projects going on right now. I know we're getting more game elements put together for the upcoming Kickstarters that we're going to be doing. We are getting the rest of our Street Fighter on Monday, so that's cool.
Yeah, some of you locals that are on my Facebook might have heard me asking for some help. If you guys are in the area, we'd love to have a hand. Just shoot me a text to unload a truck in exchange for money and games. That's going to be our bargaining chip.
Wait, you're telling me that we're going to pay people money for doing a job?
No,
that's just
man.
A normal thing, right?
We think outside the box here. You know, that's exchanging things for goods and services. Nobody does that. What are you talking about?
It is not bartering anymore. We actually do pay wages.
Yeah, turns out. So anyway, before we go too far, Tim, because you wouldn't do this, you're too humble of a guy. Last week I mentioned I wanted to see the harsh criticisms of Tim's directorship, being able to make these movies and videos and learn to play. So if you guys liked Tim's Learn to Play videos as his first time directing the How to Play for My Hero Academia CCG, I'd like to see the fire emojis. And if you think he totally bombed, then you think these are the worst videos you've ever seen, I'd like to see what's the opposite. Do we have a water emoji? I don't think we have one. Let's do a thumbs down. Thumbs down if you just totally destroyed the chances of having a great video out there. I'd like to see that in the chat, but we have some really cool stuff to show off today. Tim, are we showing that card off that you're showing on this other screen?
No, we've already shown that off. I'm building. I realized we have a video that's gonna go up today, but we could always preview it here. You know.
We got some fires. Tim, you're doing good so far. Your report card is looking all right. Oh, look at that. A thumbs up. I didn't even ask for that.
Nice.
Good job, Tim. All right. I don't know what's going on. I just see a bunch of things being selected on the background on the what do you call this thing, Tim? Some sort of manager.
This is this is called Streamlabs. It's the streaming software.
Streamlabs. That's how you lab your stream. Because we're stream scientists. I'm gonna go through my second Gatorade because it's dry in Vegas. Gotta hydrate. All right. So look at that. Lots of fires. We even got an OK symbol. Got a thumbs up. We didn't even ask for those.
Chris Jackson, while we're kind of going, I'm getting everything ready. To answer your question, the map pack is in the shipment that we're getting on Monday. So we're going to be doing all the unloading, and then we're going to be getting the orders. So hopefully by the end of next week, your order will be shipping.
There we go. Yeah, we're really excited. Next week, we're going to be doing probably like our last big Street Fighter sale, where you can get it at the current prices before it goes kind of like out of stock. So if you're into the Street Fighter miniatures game, collecting Street Fighter miniatures, Street Fighter in general, games in general, this will be your last chance to get the final stock that's coming in. It's our overflow from the Kickstarter from the Street Fighter miniatures game. Really awesome miniatures, really awesome dice, cards, the boards, the 3D terrain, the components are just outstanding, and we have some really good reviews all over the internet on the game if you want to check it out. A lot of great fan reviews. It's very hot. Love that game. So if you get a chance, next week it comes into our warehouse and you'll be able to order directly from Jasco Games while supplies last.
Yeah, so while supplies last is the key term. We're getting low on quite a few things, so
I have had 4 or 5 people already offer to buy the entire remaining stock. So I don't think it's going to last very long. I am going to save some for a short period of time before we do that, so you guys have a chance to get it. I'll probably hold it for about 2 weeks, maybe 3, and then it might just end up going all to a couple of these people that want everything. So that's it for Street Fighter the Miniatures game. There probably will be an update next week to all the Kickstarter backers so that they know that we've received that as well, and they can get any extras before it is gone. And that's it for Street Fighter the Miniatures game. We're going to be moving on to Mega Man. So far, our artist he got the flu last week, so we're still waiting on the same pieces as last week. But as soon as those get done, I think we're back on track now. He's back at it and feeling better.
Well, I'm glad to hear he's doing better because, he's a person.
Yeah, you don't want people being sick.
Nope.
That's awful. You don't want people being sick. But, yeah, it's good to hear he's back. It did put us back probably about a week, but we're not too far out. I think our project manager said we're about 4 weeks out from being able to launch if everything goes smoothly, but we still have to build out the video and the page. But the rest of the game is built, so that's the good stuff. All the artwork and all that stuff, and it will all be approved pre-Kickstarter. So we're really excited for that one. And then after that, obviously Mortal Kombat. That's kind of like the huge one of the year, or maybe next year, we'll see, but it's probably this year. That one, I mean, everybody knows I'm a huge fan of Mortal Kombat, so can't wait for that. And a lot of the fans today and these days are hanging out for our My Hero stuff. Love to see that people love that video. Tim, what are we going to show people right now? Let's transition into universes.
All right. Well, hey, we've done 1 intro and 3 lessons so far. We kind of gave people an overview about the different card types that are in the game. We showed off the common elements. That was lesson 1. The things that all cards have in common, and we showed off character cards and foundation cards.
Be sure to share these videos with your new player friends, anybody that you would like to get into the game. This is their chance to jump in at what is essentially the start of a CCG. We all know that it's still universes, but it really is kind of also a brand new start with its own tournament play system. The set itself is very different from anything we've ever had in universes. You'll see that today as we talk about extra rares and what that's all about. And that's going to be kind of the highlight of today's video for the Joffice. And Tim, what else do we got? I know that you poured your heart and soul into these videos, and it's the first time I believe you've directed. I know you have kind of an acting background, so you probably had a little bit of familiarity. But tell me about that process.
A little bit, yeah. So it all started really from doing the new How to Play booklet, and that will be coming very soon, guys. It's going to be along with the launch of our website. But yeah, so real cool. It was the flow of information, right? Like, we've all taught people how to play the game, but you really kind of, when you're trying to rewrite a rule book or write something simple for people that have, probably never even played a card game, there's a certain flow of information that you kind of want to get out. And that was, we dissected that and said, okay, well, what are the important things people need to know right now, right? Like, the first things that are important before you even get to making a check or, attacking each other. What are the most important things? Okay, let's do cards. So all of the information is in a specific order, even if it kind of seems to those of us that know what's going on, like it might seem like a weird way to, or like order to do things. Got a lot of feedback from like not beta testers, but like we went to people that hadn't played games before and said, hey, what do you think about this? Is there something you're not understanding? So it's going through that first, and then once we got that, translating that over to the videos was pretty easy. There were a few adjustments we had to make here and there to make fully visual things. But yeah, so and then working with Chris was great. He is wonderful. He's a wonderful person, very easygoing, very quick to get things done too. And I'll say he gave us a lot of different takes so that we could kind of make sure that the sound of everything worked for how we were trying to get things across. And the idea, and I'll give credit also to where it's due. Jason and Alex both were like, yeah, what if you just say the like titles of things with the big voice, and then you can do the mellow voice for teaching stuff, because the 3-hour time limit. That's what I'm gonna leave it there. I'm not gonna extrapolate. 3-hour time limit. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. So yeah, we got to hear regular superhero number 1 All Might voice. We also got to hear Small Might, as a lot of people call him, weak All Might, true form All Might, whatever you want to call the smaller All Might character. His voice is also in these videos, so we got kind of the mix of the All Might voices, which is awesome, very official. We worked with a very professional video editor and 3D artist to get this all going. Martin, shout outs to Martin. If you watch these, I don't know, but we work with him a lot. He does a lot of really awesome 3D renders and videos for us all the time. So it was a small little team. First time Tim got to direct, and I'm pretty proud of Tim doing all this. He did a great job. You can see all the fire emojis. John Stone had to come in after driving his car, let you know you got that fire emoji a little late. So thanks to the chat. Thanks for promoting Tim on that. He did a great job, and I love these videos. I see that we might have something lined up for the video there, Tim. Did you want to show something off?
Yeah, we're going to show the video.
Did this one go up on Facebook yet?
No, it's going to premiere here, and then after the stream, it'll be posted.
Video early. How about that? All right, well let's check it out then.
All right, without further ado, here is our short little video talking about attacks.
Lesson 4. Attacks. Use attacks to deal damage and defeat your rival. Attacks have 2 unique statistics, speed and damage. In addition to speed, attacks have 3 different zones they can be: high, mid, or low. The number in this starburst is the attack's damage. Unblocked attacks will deal damage to a player's health. Most attacks will also have keywords. Some keywords are just descriptive, like punch or fury. To learn more, check back each day for a new lesson.
And we're back. Hey.
Had a slight delay there. But yeah, the program does take like an extra 5-10 seconds sometimes to transition. Hopefully you guys got that. I didn't have audio on my side, so I was imagining Chris's voice and All Might speaking all these lines out. Hope you guys liked the attack video for today, teaching our new players about attacks and how they work. Yeah, you guys, you're welcome to play these on loop. If you ever want to go show them to your friends, they are on the Jasco Games YouTube already, and they are set up in a channel or in a playlist right now, so you can play them back to back and just watch them in order without any delay as well. It also has the original commercial, and then any new videos will be uploaded to YouTube as well. So if you ever need to check them out, share them with your friends, check them out from YouTube, share those links, and thank you guys always for supporting Tim, Jasco Games, my hero, and all of our products over here. Tim, what's next on the agenda? I know we talked about some of the new stuff that's behind you that people aren't supposed to see.
Well, we'll get there in just 1 second. I just wanted to follow up one last thing about those videos with talking about putting them all together. We do plan on doing that and hosting it on the site. However, for something like YouTube access or whatnot, again, while it might seem like short little videos constantly is kind of like I do know we've gotten a lot of really good feedback of people like short, quick things that they can digest in the amount of time that they need. I've definitely seen videos where you're learning a game and there's 10 minutes, and if you lose something you have to go back, and it can kind of get a little daunting. So that's why we wanted to keep it shorter and sweet.
Yep, short and sweet. And this isn't like a deep dive into the game mechanics.
Yep.
This is more of an intro to new players, so they at least get to understand what they're looking at. Down the road, we'll have more in-depth play videos as well. It should be a full learn to play, a little bit more detailed, I guess is what I'll say. So you can follow along with your rule book and actually play the game that way. I don't think you're going to be able to learn 100% how to play the game from these, but you'll definitely understand what you're looking at. And when we do our preview season, you'll have a good idea.
I'm going to show people another premiere right now.
Uh-oh. I don't even know what other premiere we have. What do we got?
So I'm just going to give you guys an example of what the source material for that was. And that's going to be the page that this was based on, so y'all can see. Where is that?
Looking for the attacks page. Ah.
Yeah, we're looking for the attacks page of the how to play booklet. So y'all are going to get a nice little thing. Let's see. That's a little. I'll make it a tiny bit smaller, so you can kind of see. And this is again kind of like how we wanted. Now, granted, the lesson numbers don't 100% match up, but that's because we didn't include the real lesson one. So, and
this is a page from our rule book coming in that comes with the 2-player rival decks.
Yep.
So be sure to check that out. This is a great way to learn. I love the visuals. I'm used to reading this giant legal document to learn UFS and universes. Having a full-colored, example-based rulebook is awesome. We've been needing this for so long in the game. It's like one of the, kind of my own pet peeves that we were never able to get one of these out. So I'm really, really excited for that. So this is one of the pages from the attacks that looks like it defines high, mid, and low, how the damage works, and then just the basic parts of the card. And then these are all, this is one side of the book. So there's multiple pages, and it goes through step by step on how to play in pretty good detail.
Yep, and I know that some people are going to say, well, that's not the full detail on something. Again, this is the light introduction. Just, you bought the rival decks, here's how you play with them. We can always get to, the deeper explanation of how things go. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. You can get the first peek of this. And again, this will be posted once our website goes live. So you'll have this in PDF form. And it will come printed out.
This Joffice is going to be pretty short and sweet. But we're ending with a bang. So the really exciting stuff, I think the reason people want to see the drop is always new stuff and news and exciting, awesome things like that. So what we're going to do now is Tim has the better camera than me. He's going to show off a couple of the extra rares that we've pulled in our couple boxes that we've opened here. And what's really cool is we have some of the extras from the two-player rival decks. So you've actually seen these cards, so we're comfortable showing those off. And then we're going to end the show with a preview card from a character that, well, I guess you'll find out. And you're going to see the original card, and you're going to see the extra rare. So you can see some of the effects that you can expect to see in extra rares. Now, I want to stress, extra rare cards, every single card in the game can have an extra rare version. An extra rare version might just be a foil pattern. It might be a full art. It might be a different type of foil. It could be all of the above. It could be other things. It could have special treatments. It could have Japanese language. I'm going to get hints to the future. It could have a bunch of different things on it. So we're going to show just a few examples of the hundreds, little under 200 cards that are in set 1. I'm not going to give you an exact number. And yeah, so Tim, what do we got first?
All right, so by the way, let me preface this as well. We opened a box and we recorded it, and once more card previews have gone out, we're going to be posting the unboxing videos 2 packs at a time. So there'll be 12 videos from this box, and we're going to be giving away I think 2 ultra rares from the box. We'll talk about those when we post them. But
might give away some extra rares too. I want to do a lot of giveaways. There's some cool stuff in that box. And one last thing about extra rares that, I mean, you guys all know about redemption, I'm sure, if you're watching the channel right now. So I don't have to explain redemption. But one cool thing about the extra rares is they come guaranteed in boxes. So you're going to get an average of 3 to 5 in a box. There's no guarantee on how many you're going to pull. So that's one of the most exciting things I've actually experienced opening a box of UFS or universes throughout all the years. Once you kind of get that last ultra rare in the days after God packs, you kind of know there's not much more exciting. I'm going to pull my rares out, open up all my packs, and I'm done. Now, because the extra rare takes an uncommon slot, you actually get 2 foils in that pack. And so you're going to have a rare, ultra rare, plus an extra rare, and your extra rare could be any rarity. So now you have a chance, even after you've pulled all your ultras, that 3 to 5 of those cards in your box, or packs, I mean, are going to have another possible ultra rare pull or a rare pull or alternate art of something else pull. So that was super exciting.
We got the luckiest box ever too, because you'll see the extras we pulled, but not only did we get the average extras, we got some pretty banging ultra rares out of there too. It was a very good box, and it'll be really exciting for you guys to see.
So the dream box these days is going to be, you pull, I guess, 6 ultra rares, one of them maybe being a secret rare, and then you get all 5 extra rares, all being ultra rares or secret rare as well. Like, you can get an insane pull in the new way we do these packs. So pretty awesome. It doesn't change the playability of cards. So if you want to play commons and uncommons, but you want to bling out your deck like a lot of people do and foil it out and put full arts and stuff, you can do that now. But if you just want to play, it's not going to affect the price of
max rarity.
Yeah. So, all right, Tim.
All right. So first things first, we're lucky enough to get some starter cards as extra rares. So first one I'm going to show you here is Velocity Punch.
So this is our full art foil Velocity Punch with a special velocity foil pattern.
We'll see if I can show off the pattern.
I'm okay if you just make youthful screen, Tim, for the card showing.
Punch it! Ah!
I don't know if you can see, like, there's this awesome pattern that goes around in a big circle on the foil.
Oh no!
He just looks so much better in person.
Oh, there you guys can kind of see it. It's the spiralies around his hand.
So hard to see. We need like a flashlight or something, Tim, to get those foil effects on the camera.
Anyway, yeah. So there's the first extra rare.
It's like it's trying to take the glare off.
All right. The next one is also a starter or rival deck extra.
This one was pure coincidence.
We were not expecting to get two from the same character, both being rival deck cards. So very cool.
Yeah, and we did open 2 boxes, so our odds were a little bit better. But yeah. So this one's got a awesome like splatter foil.
Yeah.
Hard to see on Tim's camera, unfortunately.
You can see it there.
I can kind of see it glittering now. I kind of see the glistening across the background, which looks awesome. But yeah, you guys have seen both of these cards' abilities. Now you can see how you can get them as an extra or foil card. And we're going to show, before we end the show today, a brand new card, never before seen. We will put this up on regular previews later, so this is the only place you're going to find this.
Says Jason.
Till preview season. So first we're going to show you the regular card. The regular, I think this is a common or an uncommon, right, Tim?
This is a common.
It's a common card, and then I'm going to show you some of the cool things that happen when it goes from common to extra rare. And what character are we featuring today?
This is good old homeroom teacher Shota Aizawa, Eraserhead.
Eraserhead. This is a fan favorite.
He's my favorite teacher.
He's a good one. So let's show off the normal version. So we've got our really small, hard to see attack card. As it comes into focus, if it comes into focus. Oh boy. Trying to get those abilities in there. I don't know if it's my internet, because I'm trying to zoom in my own face into Tim's screen, but it's really small on my screen, so maybe you guys see that just fine. In the chat, let me know. Can you read this? Are you guys able to see this preview?
All right.
And then we're going to show you a side-by-side of what an extra rare looks like as soon as I can tell if you guys saw this. So please say something in the chat.
I mean, they saw it. It's just whether or not they could read it.
Yeah, I want to know how clear that was. Can read. All right. There we go. All right, so let's do them side-by-side, Tim. There we go. This is the extra rare version. On which side? Looks like it's on the right. And we get a complete full art, no frame, foil version. And this is a common. And it has special line effects to go with all the action lines in the background.
Sorry. Trying to get them straight without seeing the camera. A little crazy. But there we go.
I was extremely impressed with this. I think we all did a great job. The printer did a fantastic job on these. The cards feel amazing, by the way. This is the first time we've upgraded to a new stock.
So another thing you'll note, looking at this, and I'll put it up again. The common version of this one, has reminder text. The extra rare does not.
Yeah, there's never going to be reminder text on the extra rare version. So there we go. We got the preview of the day. You got to see a common attack. Nothing super flashy on that one. That's why I gave it the okay for Tim. I'm like, okay, this is a common. It doesn't really give away his mechanics. So let's go ahead and show this one off so it's not ruining spoiler season or preview season.
It's preview season, Jason. We don't spoil anything.
It's not spoiling preview season.
It's a treat. It's a treat to be previewed.
The cards look so good. I am really happy with everything. I love this new printer. I'm really happy to have found them and had this great partnership, and we're just making more and more cool stuff with them now. So these are printed in Japan. We usually print in the USA. That printer is currently completely to capacity, so we won't be going back to the US for a while, if at all. We'll see what happens. I really like this printer that we're working with, so there may not be need for moving back to the US, but there is a really good chance that we'll be printing at multiple printers pretty constantly anyway. So as soon as that print slot opens back up for us, we may be needing to take that print slot too. In addition to a couple backup printers we have in Singapore and in the U.S., 2 backups in the U.S. So A lot of printing going on, a lot of cards to be made. This is all also you
Lots going on.
may not have seen it on Tim's glimpse on his camera, but these are all first edition cards, and at the bottom bottom of the card it does say first edition. There it goes in the focus, very first thing there on the legal line. Every single card from first edition says first edition. The box and packaging themselves also have a stamp on the front that say first edition or first printing, so you will know this is your first edition card, and it is going to be significantly more rare for you collectors out there like me. I believe that the first printing will only have just above 500 of each extra rare available. So, and that doesn't matter the rarity. So there are not a lot of those floating around.
Wait, I thought that number might be a little off. I think it's slightly higher than that, but not much.
Well, regardless, it's a fraction of the overall print run. And yeah, it could vary a little bit because you're averaging 4 extra rares per box. Oh, okay, it's closer to 800.
It's about 800.
Yeah, closer to 800, but still very rare. And then the second edition will come out. It's called Unlimited, I believe, is what Tim's calling second edition. And then you'll have more and more prints from that. I believe we're currently on our 3rd printing, and we're going to be entering our 4th printing for first at 1. So
I can answer. Tim Smith asked, is it tournament packs also have extra rares or just the booster and rival packs? Every other card is already foiled and super special foil affected, so it is just rival decks and booster cards that can be extra rares, because there's no randomness, and it would be really weird for us to put tournament promos into booster packs. So
yeah, there won't be tournament cards and there won't be DLC in the packs.
Right.
So those are separate products and completely different. Now,
but they look great.
There are packs. There are special packs for tournament cards. If you get the OP kits, you can get a special pack for playing, for participation, and then a victory card for winning that has a special victory stamp on it. So those are really pretty hype too. And also, if you're a judge, you'll get a judge card for helping us judge. And Scott Sedman, yep, there's just barely over 800.
No, if there are only if there are only 800 total extra rares, that'd be the smallest print run.
of each extra rare. So each card from every rarity. And that'll be first edition. Jacob Masur is asking if we have a worry about first edition becoming expensive. I have zero worry about that. I don't know why I'd be worried. I'm happy that there's big value to collectible items. You can always play the game with no issues collecting the unlimited version. But for collectors out there like myself, I love having more collectibles. That's just awesome. It brings value to your product and keeps it valuable.
Van Tassel asks, how can we get product if we miss out on pre-orders? There should be, I mean, we're already doing additional prints, and your stores will still be getting solicited. So try pre-ordering with a store and see if they can get in on a different wave.
I think several stores probably still have first edition in stock. You might want to check out Rochester CCG, Legendary Wolf Games. I know they got a really big stock in both of those companies. And by the way, Legendary Wolf is also doing a big event I think it's this weekend.
They're doing Final Fantasy, I think.
They're doing a Final Fantasy event, but I did want to shout that out because Mohawk Mike, former Jasco beloved team member, is going to be helping them with that stream. So go check out Mohawk Mike over at Legendary Wolf as they promote their games over there. But yeah, you can go to several different online stores that still have stock. And if you are an online store, you are more than welcome to shamelessly plug that you have stock available for first edition to get those pre-orders in.
Now, don't forget, these online stores are able to get that because they also have a physical store. They also have physical stores because we wanted to make sure to support the local game stores. Hobby Shop is where this company started. I mean, I know hobby shops are super dear to Jason's heart, and so as a company, we wanted to make sure before it went to any other big box stores or anything like that, Hobby would have first crack at it because hobbies support the community.
Yep, and then for the UK, it looks like we're talking about UK, Europe. Those areas, I believe, they can still order right now from Asmodee, especially Asmodee North America for
Yeah,
first
Patriot
edition.
Games. What? They're a great
Yeah,
store.
and down the road, there is a good chance. We're talking to Asmodee right now. Once the full release is going over to Europe for all countries, because we're currently discussing localization in 4 languages, I believe. Um, when we get to that point, there may be another first edition just for the European print, but that would be in their proper languages.
Yep.
So you can
That
get a hold of a few more cards that way.
that's something we really want to do, and we'll announce it when we're able to announce that it is actually being done.
Yep. So, yeah, this is exciting stuff.
Oh,
I was really excited to show off.
I have a Universes bit of news. Tomorrow, the Unfun Stuff guys are doing a charity event for the American Red Cross. I believe on the different Facebook pages, they've put up some posts. You can go and sign up. I believe sign up is free. There's some raffles for people that watch it on the stream. Their prize is, I think, a $10 bill signed by Christopher Bromley and Phil Birch.
Nice.
It is. The point of the event is not to win. The point of the event is to have fun and play some quote busted stuff unquote, because they've pretty much unbanned everything that we've banned. So it is not the standard format at all, except for it is standard but with bans, well, with unbans.
And we've had a couple questions every stream about other IPs coming into Universes for Standard. Those are still on the way. Just like I've said, at least the next 2 sets are My Hero. After that, you may be seeing some other stuff. But we also are working on some other smaller releases for Universes along the way.
Yep.
So you're not going to be out and dry. We are also working on more Red Horizon stuff. We have a couple other IPs coming back in and coming in new.
I forgot that's right. They're allowing up to 16 copies of Woodman's Leaf Shield.
Oh, what?
I mean, I like that attack. That's cool.
This is some random
Yeah. There's a few random things. You can have 16 copies of Woodman's Leaf Shield. Any card with fill on it is legal. I forget what the other thing was.
Did they add infinity to Woodman's Leaf Shield so there's not like a symbol?
No.
disadvantage?
Nope.
Weird.
Nope.
It's a weird format.
Yep.
Well, you guys have fun. I know that Chris has asked me to try to come in and commentate a little bit tomorrow. I'm going to see if I can. I'm extremely busy, but I told him to give me a shout after the work hours today, the normal people work hours. I'll probably still be in the office, but I can take the call at that point and see if I can fit that into a schedule and plan that out. So maybe I can make an appearance and commentate a little bit on the crazy band format that I won't even know what's going on. I don't know if I'm going to be a good commentator for that, but
I mean, Jason being like, "Oh, that's cool. He's going to destroy that guy," is totally valid commentary. I'll also be doing commentary
I'll be
tomorrow.
like, oh, he's got a whole hand of Woodman's Leaf Shields. That's a pretty interesting hand. How did that happen?
Yeah, but so I wanted to shout that out. So good luck to everyone that's playing. Have some fun. And if you can donate, even if you can't watch or play, go ahead and donate. It's for a great cause. The American Red Cross is a fantastic organization. So, yeah.
The chats are hilarious. Anyway, it's always great to hang out with everybody. Thank you all for joining us on the Joffice Live. Please hit that like button for us. It just helps spread the news, especially with all the cool My Hero stuff to share. If you want to grow that My Hero community, sharing and liking is extremely helpful for all the algorithms on every platform we're streaming on right now. Really appreciate it. You guys have a great weekend. And Tim, I'll let you close out the show with your normal.
Thanks for joining us. Play some games.